can't do this. I can't do it. I mean, I want to so bad. I feel like it'll be something I could be good at. But like, what if people talk about me? What if they laugh at me? What if no one even takes me serious? Good morning, 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 good morning. How are you? What is going on, you guys? This is your girl, Karen Crystal, and I am coming to you guys today with another video. You guys, if you're new to the channel, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe so you'll become a part of the family. Always vibing high. All right, you guys, let's get into the video. Hey, you guys, what is going on with you today? So, you guys, what I wanted to do was touch on a topic which I find very important. How to start healing our inner child. You guys, all of us have an inner child. Our inner child is amazing. You know, there's a lot of good qualities with actually becoming one with your inner child, right? A lot of times what happens, you guys, is that we grow, we age, and we tend to neglect our inner child. Now, I have the opportunity of working with several individuals who deal with mental illness, right? Such as like addictions of all forms, substance abuse, domestic violence, anger issues, and things like that. And what I have noticed while working with these individuals is that a lot of the times the main core cause of it is things that stem from their childhood, things that haven't healed all the way, right? A lot of us, it's true, a lot of us deal with things different ways. We all have our own way of dealing with things. You may have an individual who had a childhood trauma and grew up and did very well. Then you may have a different individual who experienced a similar like type of trauma or something different. And instead, they grew up and it really takes a toll on them and it affects them. And that's okay because we're all different, right? However, I do want to, just shed some light on it because mental illness is something that, is present and we need to be more aware of what's going on. And I'm also going to give you guys an amazing strategy, technique that you can utilize to help heal that inner child. So basically, our inner child gives us like the laughter, the joy, we act like kids, we just have a good time, and we need to embrace our inner child because it's also very brave. That part of us, if you think about children and how they are, they're pure, they're brave, right? They see the best in everything. They're very strong, And so there isn't anything wrong with acknowledging it. A lot of times we grow up, we become adults, and we tend to forget about that part of us. But today I'm here to remind you, right? So what happens is that, you guys, when we're infants, when we're in the womb, right? Where we are is pretty much comfortable. We're nested in our mother's womb. And so we have a security blanket, right? And then once we're given birth to, we come out, we're infants. All of our needs are met immediately. If we cry, we get the bottle or the breast, whatever, we prefer, immediately. We get fed. It's just that immediate gratification that we have for so long. From the womb, we're getting everything we'll need. When we come out, we're getting everything we need, like immediately, right? So what happens is, as we mature and we age into the world, we still kind of we have a void that we're trying to fill. We kind of look for that immediate gratification in people, in places, in things that are external, right? And so a lot of the times what happens is that individuals will turn to like, once they get that first, high or something like that, then it's like you found that immediate gratification again, that feeling, that void that you've been looking for so long has now been filled, right? And what happens a lot of the times, you guys, is what's called self-medicating, right? You just pretty much medicating yourself to try to get away from things and experiences that may have happened and occurred in your childhood, right? So if there's anyone who's dealing with that, or someone who's dealing with that, I'm about to give you an amazing exercise that you can do to help heal that inner child. It's going to take a little bit of your imagination, but I want you to imagine something. I want you to imagine, if you have a son or a daughter, niece or nephew, or just any individual that you really truly care for. Now imagine you coming into their room and you see them in the corner. They're on the floor, knees bent to their chest, and they're crying and they're saying, I can't do it. You ask them, what's wrong? What's wrong? You know, maybe they have a recital they're getting ready for, or a game they're going to perform, or just a speech they have to give, something. It could be anything, but they're crying and they feel like they're incapable, and they feel like they can't do it. They don't have the strength. They don't have the willpower. They don't have the bravery. What would you say to your child when you find them like that? The first thing that you may do is you're going to acknowledge that they're even having this experience right now, that they're even feeling this way. And you're going to talk to them. You may say something like, it's okay, baby. You know, it's okay. I got you. You can do this. I'm right here to support you. You are strong. You're going to do an amazing job. You know, you're going to say whatever comes to your mind that you feel in that moment that's going to inspire them and leave them impactful, right? You want to lift them up and encourage them. You guys, the same way you would speak to that child or that loved one when they're going through something, it's the exact same thing you have to do to your inner child. There's no separating the two. It's a part of who we are. We have our soul. We have our inner child. We have our physical being. We have to connect everything to be whole and be the best versions of ourselves. So this is an exercise that you can do. Imagine yourself on the outside of you, looking in at your inner child. When you start to feel doubtful, or you starting to feel certain things, you have to talk to yourself. You have to first acknowledge your inner child. Now, this may sound crazy. However, you know, my inner child's name is Gracie. Gracie is the name that came to me. And I've also named my soul. My soul's name is Inner. You know, I have connections with these individuals. Like, I mean, you know, but it's just the truth. Because a lot of times, even with our soul, you guys, if we don't learn how to connect the two, we'll just be ego-driven. We'll just be out here with our ego taking us. Our soul came here for a purpose. It knows what it wants to do. A lot of times, we just try to do things on our own. But the moment that we become one and get in tune with our soul, we can find our way, because it's going to lead us and guide us. You ever had those times where you say, I should have followed my first mind? That's your soul, your intuition, whatever you prefer to call it is fine. It's all the same thing to me. I just gave mine a name so it makes us even closer. Same with my inner child. So again, if you're going through a situation like that and you feel like you can't do something, and you know it's something that you really, really want to do, because it's just in you, you want to do it, but you're scared, talk to yourself. I talk to myself all the time. My kids be like, Mama, who you talking to? I'm talking to myself. Like, Crystal, come on. Crystal, you got this. Crystal, you could do this. You know, talk to yourself. Encourage yourself. Love yourself. Stand on the outside of your inner child and tell yourself you can do it. I'm going to be right here with you. We got this. All right, you guys. So I really, really hope that this method works for you and helps you so that you can start to heal your inner child and really go out here and be the best version that you could be, and allow the world to embrace you and love you. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much. I really, really hope this helps someone and reaches you to the depths of you. Until next time, I'll see you later. Thanks for watching. Bye. Mwah.